As we begin to wrap this up, let's look at party discipline. Ideal, let me not say party discipline, since according to your submission, everybody is almost guilty of it. Let's look at politics and discipline in politics. And moving forward, arising from this experience, since the cases are in court, we're beginning to hear instances of people being sacked, even in places where elections are won fair and square, and people are still being punished for. What do you think should be a positive way of looking at politics? Looking at politics.
Positive way of looking at politics?
Yes.
Is it from the politicians' angle?
From the politicians. Like I said, you've seen instances where local government chairmen are being relieved of their duties, appointees are being, sacked. What should be, what is your experience of that? What should be the best way to handle it?
You see, let the people decide. The people decided. A local government chairman cannot force his councillor to force people to vote. He should know that, unless he came in through that same process. If everybody coming to office came through a very clean process, you know that you cannot force the people. That's why I say I'm happy we are progressing. People are beginning to be discerning. This is what we want to do, this is what we want to do, this is what we want to do. So that you lost election in Uwenru does not mean you sack the councillor in Uwenru, or you suspend the councillor in Uwenru. And that is bush. That's a very bush behavior. No civilized man does that. It's even irresponsible to contemplate that. Let the person finish his or her tenure. Yes, you are angry that your supervisory councillors did not deliver their words, therefore you are sacking them. You have a right to sack them. But morally, you are not justified. Because in the OB elections, every chairman, every local government chairman in Delta State failed. Almost every local government failed. Were they sacked? They were not sacked. Why is it different for governorship election? You couldn't deliver Okowa and Atiku as a local government chairman. You could not deliver him. So what moral right do you have now to sack somebody because that person did not deliver Oborewori in his word? Yet Oborewori won the elections. The civilized thing about politics is that once a winner has emerged, that winner must assume that everybody voted for him, because nobody's name was written on any ballot. It's busybodies who just go and tell the man, this person didn't vote for you, we are the ones that voted for you. Any person tell you that we are the ones that voted for you is the one going to ruin your administration. In literature, we call them caterpillars of the Commonwealth. King, this is what you do. King, this is what you must do. This person didn't do this. This person did this. It's not for you. For 4 years, they will tell you who is not for you. Instead of thinking of how we pay back the debts we are owing, how we can get some more grants from agencies, you'll be thinking of who worked for you and who didn't work for you. At the end of the day, we fly you abroad for treatment. We don't pray for that. But that's not how it should be. Okay, in the Udokwa nation, APC, according to INEC, lost Udokwa nation. PDP won. So why are you bothered about chairman of council, councillors, supervisory councillors, assistants? You are sacking them. Are you sacking them because you won? Unless you are telling me you didn't win. Because you are sending a signal to the world. If you won Udokwa East, and you are sacking officers from Udokwa East, it means you are afraid of the tribunal. That probably you didn't win. Because if you won Udokwa East, you are supposed to call every officer in Udokwa East for a feast. Udokwa is at Tanku now, say I win for you. That is the matured thing to do. You want East, you want West, you want Ukwani. Why bothered about the officers there now? From the records, you want Ukwe, you want Saple, you want Anyosha North, you want Anyosha South, you want Ushimili South, you want Ushimili North, you want the Ijo areas. They say Burutu 1 or Burutu 2. You want Isoko. So why are you bothered? Every Isoko man voted for you. Every Ijo man voted for you. Shekiri man voted for you. So going on this spree of sack, you are sending a signal that we are just celebrating. We didn't win. We didn't win in your area. You know we didn't win. Those people will start talking. But if you are saying, una do it, say in Urubland, they say, if somebody is working his farm and you praise, just now you have done this much, say the cutlass becomes sharper. Person will work even more. So even if the person didn't work for you, it has been gossiped to you that he didn't work for you. Assume he worked for you. Next time he will work for you because you appreciated him for not doing much for you. But now that you have driven him away, the other people are just arm spread. Please come, Jerry, we need. What did you people do there? What did they do in that unit? Tell us. We need information in the court. This is not the time to do that. This is the time to celebrate everybody. And whoever is doing it should be advised. It is childish to start sacking people, particularly in local governments. They were declared in your favor. Or are you saying professors were given money to declare in their favor again? Because when it happens, the professors they will blame. It's so painful that these things are happening. They should not happen. They should not happen. In fact, if they were to happen, we would have sacked everybody when we lost the presidency. When Atiku and Okowa lost. Because that one, no chairman could say, I won. No. You know, be swept everywhere. Be swept everywhere. You should have been angry. In fact, that's what was most annoying to Delta State. Now, whoever becomes governor of Delta State is a Deltan, right? Whoever becomes governor of Delta is a Deltan. So that one is already in our pocket. Vice presidency was a different game altogether. That's what we ought to have worked hardest for. The chairman failed you. Both the party chairman and the council chairman failed. Because it's 100% council chairman for PDP now in Delta State. They all failed. What did you do to them? Nothing. So why would the chairman say, this councillor in this ward didn't deliver a sack? Were you sacked when you failed to deliver Okowa at the presidential election? No, it was not. So what kind of useless political game is that? It's not. I don't encourage it. I don't like it. It should not be played at all. In fact, the victim will be the person playing that game. The victim will be the person playing that game. You should reverse it if possible. But if it's not reversible, is that right? Let them go. But you've lost. You've not lost only those 10 people. Let's assume it's 10. It's not only those 10 you've lost. All their followers are going. And you will not get them back. You will not get them back. So that's it generally. Leave the professors alone. They've done a wonderful job, and I thank Jega for introducing them into the political system. People have always said they should come, they should come, they should come. You don't just sit back in your lecture rooms. Come and be part of the change. Be a change agent. They are. But of course, I do not expect that whoever becomes a change agent will not be attacked. Of course, they will be attacked. So they are being attacked now. Some by jealous people, jealous colleagues, very jealous and mean colleagues who didn't get this opportunity. They lobbied to be returning officers. They lobbied to be. They didn't get it. Then they start fighting those who got there. And you speak with both sides of the mouth. Oh, very good. Yes, PDP won Enugu State. The man is very popular. Mba is very popular. The man declared. Then OT is very popular in Abia. In Abia, it would have been difficult for PDP to win Abia clean. Because there's no development in Abia at all. When you get to the governor's office, not up to which SSG. No. Commissioner's office is better than governor's office in Abia State. They have not done anything. So it was easy for PDP to lose in Abia to a popular candidate who had contested before, and the man said it. It was not strictly speaking because of Obi that I won this election. I had always contested. He always believed too that he won, but he was rigged out as usual. Now, can you say he was rigged in? Because when he lost, he said he was rigged out. Now that he has won, was he rigged in? On whose head is it? The professor returning officer. He rigged me out the other time, now he has rigged me in. He should be bold enough to say so. So head or tail, you blame the umpire. Agreed. But let us be very frank with ourselves. I'll ask the question. Where did these returning officers go wrong? And where have they gone wrong? By announcing what came from the units to local governments. To him at Asaba, where has it gone wrong? From the local government to him at Umuahia or to him at Enugu. Where did they go wrong? Please leave us alone. Politicians, you leave us alone. Go back to your vomit and clean them. They should go back to their vomits and clean them. Leave the professors alone. They are doing a fantastic job. In fact, there's a scare. There's a scare that these professors will not be able to compromise them. That is what is killing them. So let us rubbish them. So that when you say rubbish, bring other people. They are already preaching. Bring other people. Remove them. These are the ones, the civil servants, we can control them. If not, there will be no promotion. If you don't do this, no promotion for you. You can't tell a professor that. You cannot threaten a professor with promotion. He has his salary. He has his office. He has his rank.
Let's put this all in perspective. What's your advice for the conventional politicians? There are cases in court. What should be your expectation for politicians, litigants, and those who have the impression that they were victims of most of these experiences, and for the health of politics?
That's why we have the judiciary. You have taken this matter to court. A fine thing to do. That's very matured, right? Let's wait. Get a good lawyer. Just get a good lawyer. You can have a good case and a lawyer will mess it up. You can bring in a witness and the lawyer is unable to cross-examine that witness. Or is unable to lead the witness and the opposition is unable to cross-examine the witness. Things can just go awry from there. But let us wait for the outcome. That's why we have 3 stages. The tribunal, the appeal, and then the Supreme Court. A delegate lost at the tribunal, but he was so certain. He got to appeal, he won. They are going to Supreme Court now for round 3. That will be a decider, right? 1-1 for now. There will be 2-1 at the appeal, at the Supreme Court. Just farabale, like the Yorubas will say, cool down. No need to heat up yourself. When you want to heat up the polity, in the process you also heat up yourself, which is not good for your health. They've played the game. Those who rigged have rigged at the units. There are those with eagle eyes who we know that, oh, there was rigging there. What is in the Beavers is different from what you recorded here. Okay, the agent signed. They didn't know what you had in the Beavers. That's why they just saw the ballot papers. There's overvoting. There's overvoting. Next time, the party will be careful. That is how to grow democracy. This person rigged. Did he get away with it? Next time, do not rig. Next time, be a good person. Next time, just go and talk to people, you know. Give yourself to the people. We are growing democracy through all these processes. There's no need going to the streets to protest. Protest to who? Yeah, they will soon burn out. They are tired. And after doing that in the US, supposing your 6 million go to the US, and Tinubu's 8 million go to the US, what will happen? 8 million will always overwhelm 6 million. You know that the 8 million are being very relaxed. We are going to be sworn in May 29. Meet us in court. We are in court. Or rather, we'll meet you in court since you went to court ahead of us. We'll meet you in court. They are very confident. But looking at the voting patterns, I think the election this time has been of a special kind. That the governors could be beaten in their states. APC governors were beaten in their states in the north. The APC governors quite okay. Yet, during the governorship election, APC bounced back. And you say you were rigged out? No. You were not rigged out. Certainly you were not rigged out. But just feel that you should win always. You cannot win always. You cannot win always. Our appeal to politicians, assess the situation on ground. Labour Party won Lagos. Has it ever happened before? APC lost the president's home state. Katsina, Abi, that was what happened. Lost Katsina. That's the president's home state. Lost Kaduna. Though with a narrow margin. Lost. And you say it's not good enough. It was still rigging. So if it was rigging, the president he's the commander-in-chief for God's sake. Had everybody under his control. He could have told Mahmoud, declare this person. Did it happen? Did that happen? It did not happen. And yet you say you must be the winner. It's not so now. It's not right. That's not a very responsible approach to it at all. Congratulate yourself that you have done very well. This is not the first time Atiku is winning. He's a serial loser. So why is it that this one is special? Buhari lost so many times before Tinubu helped him to win. I will always emphasize that. Before Tinubu helped him to win. Simple formula. Cross down south. Come down south. Don't remain there. Awo did it and lost. Zik did it and lost. Come down south. They didn't go up north. And he did, and he won. He himself too decided, of course, I must not fail in this. He went up north. He won some states in the north. Lost some states with a narrow margin. And you expect he would not win? You expect the man would not win? He would win. He was programmed to win.
Lastly, sir, before I let you go, in our previous conversation, you did give an indication that IU was expendable and they should be expended for the health of the party. Now, interestingly, he's been
expended.
Do you see that as a wise decision of the party, or do you see that for the health of the party?
It's a wise decision taken almost too late. If this decision was taken before the elections, I think Abubakar would have performed better. He would have performed better. But that they didn't take the decision is to the advantage of Tinubu. So they lost Oyo State. They lost Rivers. And of course, they performed badly in other areas of those governors. You don't play with persons like that. Somebody who came second in the primaries and is a serving governor, a sitting governor, is not a lazy man. He's not a lazy man. Makinde is not a lazy person that you will toy with. They don't learn from history. PDP was factionalized in 2015 and APC won. The prayer of PDP was that APC will be factionalized in 2023. No. APC remained together. Rather, it was the same PDP that was factionalized in 2015 that was factionalized again from 2022 to 2023. And you were expecting to win? For a Labour Party, they were not on ground everywhere. They were not on ground everywhere. It's like the NCSC now. It's like the NCSC, majorly in the east. They pushed from Lagos, and they won 1 or 2 places in the north central. They are trying. From the north central, they will move up if they maintain the tempo. But there must be no gangsterism. There must be no gangsterism. It will not work. All those loose and lousy talk by, is it Dati or whatever, the vice presidential candidate of Labour Party, not expected in a civilized Nigeria. Should not be. Should not be. He has lost. Let the court say you didn't lose. Right? Let the court say you didn't lose. But you don't threaten. Buhari is this, Buhari is not that. Nah, I'm surprised. Buhari is a very calm person now. The Buhari of those days will not take that nonsense from anybody. But knowing that he's handing over May 29, he has become very calm. He can take his sword from anybody. And by the statements credited to Dati, some people are thanking God that he didn't become vice president. Yeah, now this kind of character should not be vice president. Should not hold such a high office. It's not good. Should have gone low. Yes, Atiku was misguided into trekking to INEC to ask for a reversal of results. Akudina. So this is the kind of person who would have been president. Meaning, if he had become president, he could order INEC to reverse itself. That's the implication. God is a Nigerian. God has saved us from these characters. These are not Democrats at all. No Democrat behaves like that. You were a vice president before. You ran for an office. You lost. You have a chance of getting it back through the courts. Then you were leading hoodlums to INEC office. What did it come out to? That poor professor just looked at it. Is that Atiku there? Has he come to this? See what elections have done to this man. He has lost his senses. Nobody does that. No person of his status should do that. He fouled it. In fact, I'm sure no key person is supported in here. Even the key PDP people were saying, why would Oga do this now? What is it? Oga is falling our hand. Oga has fallen everybody's hand. I'm sure he's in Dubai now regretting, because when we see the video. Daddy, is that you, Grandpa? Is that you? What do you want INEC to do? Say, give me my mandate. How can INEC give you a mandate that has been given to somebody? Certificate has been issued to somebody. INEC, take the certificate from Tinubu and give it to me. Peter Obi says, take it from Tinubu and give it to me. You and Atiku and Peter Obi should go and sort out in court who came second. Atiku was declared second. Well, I'm sure Peter Obi will want to be second, then first. He will want to be made second, then disqualify Tinubu and he just become president. God has saved Nigeria from the behavior they put of post-elections. I'm very disappointed. Very, very disappointed.
All right, before I let you go, in as much fewer time you could get to pull this out for me, I'm not going to expect you to delve into the merits of the cases, which will be prejudice, but we're looking at grounds from what you've seen. The case in courts, specifically in Delta State, the gubernatorial candidate of Delta States, in your assessment, do you think he has a reason to approach the court?
You know, when Uzodinma was in court, we were not even reading, we were not following up at all at the point. Where's this one? Came forth at the thought, well, what is it? Even if they take it from the sitting governor, they will give it to the second person. We overlooked it. We didn't look at the details. Count my votes for me. They were not counted. That was all. They were counted. Now, beavers is key. Beavers is key. Let's look at the beavers. Okay, forensic expert, yes. If they go into the thumbprints, people will just die. Just thumbprinting. People will die. I do not forget that there are micro cases, House of Assembly cases, where the persons are very strong. So this person who won the House of Assembly didn't win, there was overvoting. Let's go back. When those ones are more on ground, you know that. The House of Assembly people are more on ground, but that's their immediate constituency. This person who was declared winner didn't win. These are the persons who voted. Check the beavers. How come there are 50 votes more? How come there are 200 votes more? And there's only one decision, if that is proved. Cancel the results from that area where there was overvoting. So if there were 10 units, and you cancel the results in 9, you use the results in 1 to decide. You're not going back to do another election. Because there was overvoting. Not like there was security breach and the elections did not hold. The elections held, but there was cheating. So where there was provable cheating, and so proved, cancelled. So if you cancel 9 out of 10, use the results of the 10th one to decide the winner. But if the entire ward messed up, cancelled completely. That is it. So let us watch. Was there overvoting? Were ballot boxes stuffed? Beavers machines, were they missing or they were not missing? If they were missing, where are they now? That's where we are. Let's leave the courts to decide and let's leave lawyers to do their work because they were paid heavily. Let's not help them do their work. This is the period for lawyers. Like some worry boys were joking. POS people had their period. Did the Emefiele era. 10,000 naira, I give you 8, I take 2. I give you 7, I take 3. That was their era. The era has gone now. Now is the era of, then it came to the era of money pushers for politics. You know, they give this person, take 10 million, go and give to voters. Their era has gone now because those elections are being proved, right? Now is the era of the lawyers, not the judges. It's the era of the lawyers. And sleepless nights for the judges. I say sleepless nights because they have a limited period within which to conclude these election cases. It's not elastic. So that's where we are.
Yes. Thank you so much. I look forward to engaging you more as this process is unfold. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
We thank God.